A little bit north of here, New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu continues to loosen coronavirus guidelines. Today, he announced tables in restaurants won't have to be 6 feet apart.
It seems to be a stark difference from the guidelines in Massachusetts. Boston 25 News reporter Melanie Basu visited businesses on both sides of the border tonight.
Business at On the Corner Grill here in Derry, New Hampshire is bustling. You can see I'm standing 6 feet away, so I don't have to wear a mask as everyone else here isn't at the bar area. But if you go over across the border to Massachusetts, it is so different.
Shane Bernard is the restaurant owner for Pika's Pub and Grill in Methuen. The family-owned business just spent more than $1,500 to buy plexiglass for an extra layer of protection in the bar area. Starting next week in Massachusetts, you will be allowed to sit in the bar area, and up to 10 people can be seated together.
We're hanging plexiglass in front of the bartenders. We're assembling plexiglass dividers for in between the patrons that want to sit at the bar.
And while that adds an extra layer of protection, there's also an extra layer of frustration.
It's been difficult. You know, people are able to sit at the bar right down the street.
Right down the street happens to be Derry, New Hampshire, where it's a totally different scene at On the Corner Grill. And it'll look even different on October 1st when restaurants in New Hampshire will be allowed to open at 100% capacity with barely any plexiglass and no social distancing.
We don't have to have it between the bartenders, and we don't have to keep the 6 feet.
And here's why.
So we're not seeing any outbreaks associated with public settings, as you can see from this slide, such as retail stores and services and restaurants.
While New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu is easing the guidelines, he says evidence on contact tracing shows
we do continue to see positive data in restaurants. They are currently not a source of widespread transmission.
But owner Tara Kennedy says she will continue to contact trace, keeping everyone safe.
We do all our reservations online, so they have to put their name and they have to put a phone number.
I spoke to customers here in New Hampshire and in Massachusetts. Even though the restrictions are way easier here in New Hampshire, well, customers say they're going to continue to support restaurants here in New Hampshire and in Massachusetts because everyone is struggling during the pandemic. We're in Derry, New Hampshire. I'm Melanie Basu, Boston 25 News.